Welcome to the inaugural season of the Asian Tournament. This is the press conference to kick off the tournament, and we have 7 teams that will be present in this press con. Would like to appreciate Vanta Black Dragons for being here, Jambo Black Bears, East Asia Pirates, Ningbo Bulls, the Mustangs, and Zamboanga Valientes. And now we will go to the questions directly. We'll start with, let's just do from left to right, so to keep everything in order. Coach, what strategies have you implemented to ensure your team is competitive in this tournament?
Go to church and pray. No, I'm only kidding. You know.
Coach,
oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Well, you know, it's a big challenge because our team, we're all getting here. Along with the imports, literally like a week or so before the tournament starts. So it's, you know, you're kind of doing everything on the fly and just trying to get a team ready as soon as you can, to the best of your ability. With guys getting visas and guys coming in, you know, we started out with like 6 guys and we had 8 guys and we had like 9, 10 guys. So as far as strategy, just, you know, you're trying to get guys on the same page, just get a little chemistry going, get guys to play together. Get some comfortability where they could get to know each other. And because as you know, there'll probably be some teams maybe in this event and in other tournaments we're going to play in that have been together a lot longer than us because we're a new team and all of that. But, you know, we're excited. I think we got a great group of guys and they've been working hard. We've been here in this facility practicing. And so I think we'll hopefully be okay. We did get a scrimmage with Macau. So we were able to do that also, have one full scrimmage, and that helped us a lot.
Thank you, Coach. And I'll move on to Jambo, Coach. The question is, how do you foster team spirit and cohesion, especially in a tournament as diverse as this one? As you know, there are teams coming from different Asian countries.
Oh, just not really clear because.
Hey, can you just go there?
Okay.
Yeah, for the mic. Yeah.
And translate for her.
他说的是
怎样团队怎样团结
Okay, our team just the new team, yeah, new team. They form the
The mic, please. The mic, please. Just put it close to him.
our team.
Closer.
Our team just the new team. Yeah, they just you need the few days, but they are really passionate to play. They are already ready. Yeah, we all are ready the TNT, the basketball game, the rules. I know this is in Asia pretty strong. Yeah, on the court, any team pretty strong because the some players just fall and one. That's really so exciting to waiting the game. Yeah. Okay, we are ready.
Thank you, Coach. And to the Black Bears, the question is, in terms of talent and preparation, how does this squad, your squad, compare to others you've coached in the past?
Well, for me, this is definitely the most talented squad I ever coached. I come from more of a high school background, so I have professional players that make my job a lot easier with their attitude and how seriously they take the game and our preparations. I'm blessed with a lot of talent. I have a lot of good guards, a lot of good bigs. I have some wings that can really shoot the ball. We can play a lot of different ways. So I'm spoiled as a coach. Hopefully that I don't look stupid later saying this, but I have a lot of talent. I think we can do a lot of damage. And we've had a good last couple of weeks gelling together. We've had a lot of new pieces come in recently. And they're coming along pretty quickly. We're trying to simplify it, not overdo it. Play our game, be aggressive, and hopefully at the end of the day, it leads to a lot of wins.
Thank you, Coach. And the next one for the Pirates coach, the question is, how would you describe your coaching philosophy and how has it guided your team's preparation for this tournament?
Like the other coaches, we're all forming our teams in short notice, and that's the challenge for all of us. It's also exciting, and as far as getting the team together in my style, I'm doing what I can to see what works immediately. I'm testing a lot of things, seeing what sticks, and then I'm going to keep it simple. Keep it simple and stick to our strengths for our team.
Thanks, Coach. And for the next one, the question for Ningbo Bulls is going to be, can you talk about any tactical change? You need an interpreter too? Okay, so the question is, can you talk about any tactical changes or innovations we might expect to see from your team during these games?
在这个比赛之中，你觉得对着其他队你会有什么策略或者什么的变化？
我能用中文说吗？
Is there already Chinese?
Yeah, and then you can speak in English after. So you might have to be there and
没关系，我就简单说两句。
global market, guys, global market.
我们这次首先是来学习的，然后跟各个队的这个特点也不是特别了解，然后就是想从这次比赛中，帮助到我们球队能更加的成熟，就这些。
So Ningbo Bulls, they're just trying to really learn from this tournament, trying to learn against other teams because his team is relatively young, so they're just trying to rack some experience against them.
I thought it was a long spiel. Next one for the Mustangs. Coach, the question is, what has been the biggest challenge in preparing for this tournament and how have you addressed it?
Just like everyone else, obviously, it was a short turnaround in regards for coach and how long we had with everybody. We had several guys just come in few days prior to the start of this first leg. So for me, that's been really one of the biggest hurdles that I've had to encounter of trying to build, culture, trying to build some level of chemistry with the guys, and hopefully, as this tournament goes along and the season goes along, familiarity kicks in, and we were able to showcase, high-level basketball here at the Asian tournament.
Thank you, Coach. And finally, for the Valientes, how do you plan to utilize your key players in the tournament and manage their workload?
Well, since this tournament here is just for a few days, well, we have a back-to-back games here, so honestly, we have to manage the playing time of everybody, especially our imports.
Thank you. Okay, now to Jumbo Coach, specific question to them. Question is this the first time you've head coached one of your sons in professional competition? How does it feel and how do you expect him to play under your guidance?
Not the first time. Yeah, not the first time.
Oh, not the first.
I was coaching them last year. We played the Ranger game, NBA. Yeah, the players seem like that. Just the tournament, the TNT tournament, like this game, the first. But I'm so exciting. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And back to the Valientes, the question is, there has been rumors of some big world import players signing for your team. Can you share more about it? And also, do you plan on adding some top Phil-Americans in the team? We've heard Zamboanga wanted to sign Mick McKinney last year. Can you talk about it? And if you plan on making additions throughout the season to your roster?
Well, based on the talk with the boss, well, we are really planning to get one ex-NBA player, a very caliber ex-NBA player in the Zamboanga leg. Okay. Well, right now they are still talking about it, but I think it's about 70% good. And there are two other players who are still under negotiation. I think one is Michael Beasley and Mario Chalmers. But we'll see. We'll have to know about it more as the season progresses.
We've heard in the news, are you getting Dwight Howard as well?
That's what I heard also.
But just the Zamboanga leg, which is the final one.
Yeah.
That's a little too bad, no?
Zamboanga leg, yeah.
Okay, next one. Thank you, Coach. To the Black Bears, the Macau Black Bears have always had great Asian heritage players like McKinney and Tiongson. Can you tell us something about your two Asian imports? Damien Chonky and Tyron Nesby both have Chinese grandparents and are considered Asian imports. What roles will they play in your system?
First off, you're forgetting our best Asian import, this guy right here, Jennings Leon, sorry, butchering your name. He's been around the Black Bears for a long time, steady vet that's helped me immensely as a coach. The other two guys, Damien, he's actually from Baltimore, the same city where I'm from, but he has grandparents from China. He's a very, very good guard, really good man-to-man defender, can get in the paint and make a lot of plays out of it. And Nesby just got here a couple days ago, and in the first two practices, he really showcased that he can really shoot the ball. He's very athletic. I'm blessed with our Asian imports, locals, again. I think we can do a lot with them, and they all play very different styles. So Nesby can shoot. Damien's more of a classic point guard. Jenny's more of a do-it-all kind of player, and anything I ask, he just runs through a brick wall for me. So excited for my Asian imports, and we'll be good to go.
And next is to Coach Bobby, Van der Black. You already have beat the hold on. Oh yeah, you did. You already have beat the Black Bears in an exhibition game. I'm sorry. Your team is high on power ranks of many people. What are your goals for this team in the short and long run? Also, with your coaching experience, how is this team and the league different? Are you enjoying yourself coaching this team?
Wow, that's a lot of, okay. Well, first of all, we were probably lucky Macau didn't have their full team together, so let me just say that with the scrimmage. But it was very competitive scrimmage, and it could have went either way. They're a very good team. So that was good experience for us because it was the only scrimmage we played, really. We got a couple quarters yesterday with Hong Kong team. But anyway, I would say that, no, I'm very excited to be here. You know, we have a great owner, this guy, Jackie Chung, who's a young guy who, when he got a hold of me, I thought it was a good challenge, very interesting. And we think we put together a good team. Again, we need time together. We got to develop our chemistry, and I think we'll get better as the tournament and as we go along. But I think we have a chance to be good, just like I think there's some very good teams, but a lot of talent. I see a lot of guys walking around that I've either recruited, coached against, or seen in other leagues around Asia and different places. So I think this is going to be a very competitive tournament. I think there's going to be a lot of good teams and a lot of good players. I think because there's possible 6 imports on each team, 3 world imports, possibly 3 Asian imports, that makes the league and the tournament very competitive, I think, for this reason.
Okay, thanks, Coach. And next is going to be the Mustangs. Coach, you've coached in the Taiwan League and now carrying a similar team enrolled to the Asian tournament. Do you expect things to be easier or more difficult? You have a well-known import in Samuel De Guara. Are you one of the championship favorites?
Obviously, I think every team's intentions is to be the first, the Asian tournament champions. So I would be remiss to say if we weren't trying to achieve that same goal, obviously. You know, any international stint is always challenging because you're going to have international coaches, different styles of philosophies of how they play. So that's the, you know, the greatness of what the Asian tournament's going to bring. The type of styles the coaches are going to bring to present to the world of their region of basketball. There's going to be American influence, Philippine influence, obviously Chinese influence. So it's just to show that the game of basketball has turned global now. So and Sam has been playing all over the world. It was a nightmare to coach against him last year, and it's a privilege and a luxury to have him this year on my team.
Okay, thank you. And to Coach Rich, looking at your roster, it seems to have an interesting mix of players from different regions. How long have you been together, and what are your expectations going into this tournament?
I believe we've been together maybe, how long? How long, PJ? Yeah, so that's the challenge of us.
that 3 days?
He said it. But that's a challenge for all of us as coaches to get together. It's not an excuse. That's a challenge, and we want to go for it. We want to take our chances and see what we got, and we will learn. This is as the season goes, we're gonna learn, and I'm excited to see all the other coaches play their styles, and hopefully they get something from us too. So we'll all get better.
Thanks, Coach. And again, thank you, and good luck to all of you coaches. And now we'll give the floor to the players for questions. Thank you so much, guys. We The coaches, yes.
Coaches, yes, it's okay. Okay, I just have, that's all I have to do. All right, Derek, good luck, man. I'll see you later.
Yes? Yes?
Kevin, good luck, Kevin. I gotta go get that.
No, that's okay, just. No. Oh, you're getting my head. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. You guys okay? Okay. So again, welcome to the inaugural season of the Asian Tournament. Now we have the players representing 7 teams here from the Vanta Black Dragons, from the Black Bears, Jumbo, the Pirates, the Ningbo Bulls, the Mustangs, and the Valientes. So I'd like to start from the Valientes this time. The question is, how have you prepared for this tournament, and what are your personal goals in this?
I think we've been preparing for a month already, and we're composed of mostly local players, and our goal is to win, and we'll take it one game at a time.
Okay, and the next question is going to be for the Mustangs. Can you describe the dynamics within the team and how it has evolved leading up to the tournament?
The dynamics are simple, like we're bigs and small guys, forwards, all from all over the world. Like we're just trying to build good chemistry and try to win every game. And dynamics so far, we've been getting better every day, and we've been practicing for the last 3 weeks together.
Okay, thank you. And for the Ningbo Bulls, what do you see as the biggest challenge in this tournament, and how do you plan to tackle it? What do you see as the biggest challenge in this tournament, and how do you plan to tackle it?
觉得这个比赛中最大的挑战是什么？这个比赛最大的挑战是每个球队都有各自的特点，然后我们不知道也不清楚，所以向对方学习，然后增强自己的不足。
So what he said was that every team has their own unique personality. They're coming into this tournament not knowing what their strengths and weaknesses are, so figuring that out and trying to improve their own strengths is what he wants. Yeah.
Thank you. And for the Pirates, the question is, how does it feel to represent your region or country in this tournament? What does this mean to you personally? The mic, please.
Okay, I think it's really an honor for me to play for my country, and I think just try to make play good and just prove to everybody that I can play and I can help my team to win games, and that's all I wanted to do. That's it, I think.
Thank you. And for Jumbo, the question, what aspects of your game have you been focusing on improving in preparation for this tournament?
I think as a team, really figuring out how to use the pieces together is the number one thing, because our team is only came together a few days ago, so everyone's quite new with each other. And defensively, I think we just need to work on understanding the rotations and understanding the role of each player.
Thank you. And for the Black Bears, can you share a memorable moment from your training or previous competitions that stands out?
I mean, from training, I don't know if it's memorable because you're just practicing and getting better every day. Previous memorable experiences playing, I think when we played in the ABL last year, that was a fun experience. Get to travel around Asia, stay together as a team, and then compete against other countries.
Thank you, sir. And for the Vanta Black, the question is, what has been the best piece of advice you've received from your coaching staff in preparing for this tournament?
I think mainly just to stay mentally tough. You know, there's always going to be ups and downs in the seasons. It's always a challenge coming together with a quick turnaround, and just to, you know, overcome any hurdles that might come and just have mental resiliency. I think that, I would say, is probably the biggest thing that I've taken away from it.
Okay, thank you. And for the Mustangs again, we don't know if this is your first time in China, but how do you find China?
It's my 10th time here, and China's cool. Good environment, simple. It's not too cold, and it's not too hot. It's good weather here. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And for the Valientes, what has been some of the biggest challenges in adapting to the new environment here? Obviously, this is not the Philippines, so how have you adjusted?
In game or
No, I mean the environment as a whole.
it's not really hard because it's today's it's not really hot or cold, so it's just the same weather with the Philippines.
Okay, thanks. Another special question. This goes to you, sir, Black Bears. Have you adapted to, oh, sorry, not that one. Sorry. What is one of the things that you've learned from being in China and that you think will help you in your future competition?
Being in China?
Yeah.
I mean, we're based in Macau, so I mean, we just practice there. But in China, I don't know, I like that the food's really affordable, so that's one of the benefits.
It's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Okay, for the Vanta Black, have you had any opportunity to engage in any cultural activities outside of the tournament schedule?
Not so much. I mean, fortunately, you know, we got some good guys on the team, and you know, we've gone out to eat a few times, and you know, we've gotten a few team meals in. But aside from that, not too much. We've just been focused on practice and getting better as a team.
Thank you. And for Jumbo, how have the interaction with the local fans in China been different from those in your own region?
I think with Jambo, especially with Oliver's reach, it definitely is much different because he has much more fans around here. So the interactions here is much more welcoming. But even in Hong Kong, Jambo has quite a few fans around, so it's more or less the same. Yeah, more or less the same.
Okay, thanks. For the Ningbo Bulls, how has your training been different knowing that... Okay, how has your training been different knowing that this is an international professional tournament?
你的团队的训练计划，因为你知道这个是国际的比赛，有什么分别？
可能会提前了解对方的队伍，然后分析对方的战术啊，然后其他特点，然后进行针对性的训练，就是针对每个队的特点进行训练，防守什么的。
So what he said was really analyzing the opponent's sets, plays, and their tendencies, and using that as a reference to, you know, train in the team setting.
Okay, thanks. And finally, for the Pirates, Can you just describe a team bonding experience here that has helped strengthen your team's dynamics?
We're a young team, and everybody, just around like 25, 24 years old, and everybody get along really well. And when you're happy, you play good. So we're happy to play together, and I think we're gonna do just all right in this tournament.
Okay, thank you. And that's about it for this press conference. Good luck to all of you guys, and see you in the first game. And you can now end the broadcast. You can now end the broadcast. Yeah, before you end, just put on the standby image first before you end the live. Yeah, standby image first.
Yeah.